dive into it. We're very close to Masters. We've bubble matched a few times now. We'll see if this one can drag us over the finish line. This is the deck that largely got us through Diamond last time. So Braum is a champion that was buffed and then nerfed again. And when it was buffed, it had a point of power. And this card's very good with a point of power. So it's Challenger, so it can force things to block it. It has Regenerate, so it heals itself at the end of every turn. The first time it survives damage, it makes you a 3/3 with Overwhelm. And when he survived 10 total damage, he levels up into a bigger, happier Braum that makes lots of Poros. So Bastion was a Targon card that was recently buffed. And this card grants an ally +1/+1. Grant means permanently gains these things and Spell Shield. So the next enemy spell or skill that would target it gets negated. So this with Braum is very, very powerful. Now, the other thing this deck is doing, Trundle. Trundle is good, just good generic Freljord champion. We played him in a bunch of different things. When I'm summoned, create an Ice Pillar in your hand. The Ice Pillar levels him when it comes into play, also helps us control the board a good bit, which we want in our mid-range deck. And then Trundle's leveled mode gets bigger for each 8+ cost card you have in play or in hand when you attack, and it has Overwhelm. Now, the last time we played this deck, the card that really stood out to me was Grandfather Rummel here, who when this gets played, it gives 2 allies +4 toughness permanently. And this effect is very, very good with Braum and things like Augur, who regenerate and give other things regeneration. So last time we played, Grandfather not only being a big Overwhelm threat with Spell Shield himself, but keeping other things alive was really, really good. So, yeah, we also have Augur here to give us game against the aggressive decks. Broadback Protector is really good when you give it regeneration. So, round start, this heals the Nexus 3 and then damages itself equal to what it healed. So, giving this card regeneration is really powerful. Now, one comment people had last time was, why are we playing Faces of the Old One instead of the 3-cost pillars? And the reason for this is, while Faces of the Old One is a little bit weak, a little bit inconsistent sometimes because it needs that Behold to ramp, Faces of the Old One lets us Braum on turn 3, lets us Broadback on turn 3, which is very important. Thank you for the 3/4 of a year, Zach. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So let's go ahead and dive on into games. Yeah, last time I was skeptical of Faces going in, and by the time we finished, I was pretty confident that Faces was better than the 04 for 3. Now, the real question is, how many thumbs down will that Magic ban list reaction video get on YouTube? My guess is a lot. Braveheart Lion, thank you for the 11 months of Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Opponent is playing Trundle, Tryndamere, but they're playing Trundle, Tryndamere with Noxus instead of Shadow Isles. Interesting. So could still be a War Mother's deck? I think I'm mulliganing Hush. But I'm mulligan Rummel too, because he's a little expensive to start. I'm going to keep Goat and Trundle, I think.
No one's the wiser.
Oh, interesting. So they're a... Huh? Okay, I think with this play, I need to Mountain Goat this turn so I can block here.
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, definitely on the ramp card that triggers off a Plunder.
Leave your bags at the door.
Thanks, Roth. That's the plan. Ooh, that's a good one.
In place.
This is a card that could really help us stabilize here. I agree, Top Hat Magic. Their curve is lower than I was expecting. We have 9 total mana here, but unfortunately, So with 9 total mana, I think I brought back into Catalyst here.
The trolls are going to war.
Opponent's gonna have a pretty strong open on attacks next turn. I'm gonna be going up to 19 though, so it's not too big of a deal.
I'll protect you.
We're up to 8 resources here, 9 resources with the Behold champion. The Behold unit.
Another obstacle.
Am I cashing this in to gain 4 at this point? I think I might. Thanks, Elizabeth. Yeah, formats that aren't on Arena are basically non-starters. I really don't want to play. I really don't want to play Magic Online. Am I still in the Magic section? Damn it, Twitch. Alright, I clicked update again. I want to Rumelate. Yeah, that's a good thought. Yeah, it's a good thought. What do we think about Rumeling these two? Is that crazy? I feel like that's not crazy.
And they say I'm strong. What's your secret, grandfather?
My heart is full. That's my strength.
What's your secret? My heart is full. That's my strength. You hear that, chat? You just have to have a great big heart, and you can be strong like Grandpappy Rumel.
Nice to meet you.
Oh crap. I flipped to the Magic section to do ban list reactions. You'll have to refresh the stream to get the Runeterra overlay back. Twitch auto unloads it. Alright, how are we sequencing here? I think we're definitely gemming this so it survives the turn, or survives next turn. I think Grandpappy is smashing your pillar. Yeah, I think this is the only play. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have played Braum to hook a 3/3 here. Yeah, maybe I should have played Braum.
My blade grows restless. Shiver in your boots. Hail to the king.
Dial up Dragon is very good, chat. Dial up Dragon is very good. Big part of the reason why this deck was playable last time.
One snack'll do. You'll have to go through me. Stand behind Braum.
Thanks to 11 months contract. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
Nothing's tougher than a troll.
Do I save Grandpappy or do I gain 8? I think I save. I think I gain 8. No, I want to trade for Pharaon, and then I'm gonna Mind Splinter these two. Oh, right, they have a bunch of Decimates, I forgot. Good call on the Decimates. I forgot about that.
It is easy, see? Stand back.
Get ready for a beatdown. Smashing.
Ha! This is fun, yes? Have you met my shield?
This is gonna be fun.
I think I just play this to start, because I want them to think they can decimate me out. Shamus Soup Nickels. Been a while, just haven't logged into Twitch, but I watch all your Runeterra stuff on YouTube. And I'm stoked for the new set tomorrow. 2 days till the new set, Wednesday. I copied the Braum Targon deck, and it's been a lot of fun. Hey, I appreciate you logging in to drop off the Prime, Shamus. I wouldn't be here without the Prime subs. Spur, thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, I think we're actually in an okay spot here. Yeah, we're at 15. Like they only have 10 mana. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They just found a +8/+8, chat. They just found a +8/+8, I think. Well.
You got a problem?
That's fine though, right? I do this. I'll go to 3. I'll go to 3 and then I'll have an okay open attacks next turn.
Come on, come on! Let rage fill your soul! But I'm king!
I think I just play this out as another attacker, right? Because the vulnerable doesn't matter. We're just gonna open on attacks to try and kill them next turn.
This is gonna be fun!
For the homestead.
Man, are we gonna be double Captain Pharaon? That would be sick. We're still dead, right? Yeah, sick. Nice. Nice. Dial up dragon shit.
The day is ours. Now we eat.
Their deck was very greedy. Big agree. It's true. 8 minutes until we get new Runeterra cards, huh? Braum probably isn't very good here. I'm gonna keep the ramp, and we're attacking on even, so I'm gonna keep the goat on 2 here, I think. Is Captain Pharaon good? It's a powerful piece of top end. It can often end games very quickly. Well, that's unfortunate.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Braum would have been good versus this. That's true. Braum would have.
Safeguard our homes.
Fall, heretic!
Think I want to save this here. I think I just let these trade. We're gonna go ahead and catalyst this turn.
Trolls are going to war!
I mean, they're an Oriental deck. Although Dial-Up Dragon's okay against that. He takes 25 power to level up now, right? Yeah.
Bow to your king!
Yeah, Splitter isn't a skill, so this gets through Spell Shield.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
You're not wrong, Blake. You're not wrong.
Everyone here, let's go.
Why are you calling it Dial-Up Dragons? Listen to the sound effect when this comes into play in a second.
Look out for reavers. Light the signal fires. You're in troll lands now. One troll to rule them all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm playing Grandpappy Rumel here, with the plan being we're gonna Grandpappy to challenge and kill this next turn.
And they say I'm strong. What's your secret, grandfather?
My heart is full. That's my strength.
Yeah, I think we're on the hush our own stuff plan.
I'll protect you. Get ready for a beatdown.
At the very least, I think we hush Grandpappy So that way we can hook this one to get him off of these, I think is the plan.
Off I go.
What's the toughness on this if I hush it? Is it 6? It has 2 damage marked on it, right? I think it's 6. No, it's 8. Really? It's 8? It wipes the damage off of it? How does, like, what? I don't understand. Why does it take the damage off of it? Can someone explain that to me? I don't understand. I don't understand why why? Can someone, like, I don't... What's the wording on hush? Silence? Like, what's the actual, like, there's no, that's one of the tough parts about digital games, there's no rules text. Like, I don't understand why it's not damaged still. Yeah, it feels, and that's definitely, like, it's different than Magic, right? It feels unintuitive. Sure, okay, but here's the thing that's not intuitive to me. Like, let's say that thing had 4 health on it. If I hush something with less health, it doesn't heal it back up to 8, right? It only... That's the part that... Yeah, right? Like, it doesn't... Hush doesn't technically heal it, it's about max HP. It's a weird mix of things.
There's a chill in the air. No room for doubt.
Well... I think the way max health is confusing in part because I agree with that. It would be ideal if somewhere in the user interface I could view a unit's max health. That's definitely not available currently, right? We will pull up the spoiler card and talk about it in... You can pull up the original card in client. Sure, but you can't see the current health on it, right? If I recall correctly. Can't see the current max health including buffs. Okay, yeah, that would be a good addition, I think, to the client to be able to see that inside of it. Do we just, like, play Mind Splitter and, like, tag these? I think that's the play, right? Just like turn 5, level Trundle, Mind Splitter. Yeah, attacking's not particularly profitable. I don't really want to get damage marked on my things. Well, you see, Zach, my ramp spell didn't also draw me a card or gain me life. And it didn't constantly do those things, so still not comparable to magic.
Remember the fallen.
I'm very surprised. The like to dislike ratio on the magic ban list reaction video is far more reasonable than I was expecting it to be.
We will not hesitate.
Which spoiler am I most excited for in Runeterra? I think the healing alt wincon landmark is probably one of the sweetest. Hello, youngest son. Are you enjoying your extra day off of school? Is that extra fun? Don't answer until you see the new one. Fair. What on God's green earth is that noise? Are you possessed? Chat, something has possessed Declan. Cast this demon out. I blame the Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. Zediture, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Just going like broad back into Catalyst here. The slightly scary thing is this is one away from leveling. Maybe it was right to just Ice Quake there. Maybe. Ooh, that's a really good draw. Quality combat trick.
This is mercy.
This is gonna level regardless because of the ephemeral.
Ready the torches.
We just do this.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
This means they get to kill the ice pillar. That's whatever. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright, who do we want to give regeneration to? Is it Splitter or the Broadback Protector? I think it's Broadback Protector. Although giving this overwhelm has some appeal. Yeah, maybe I should have given this overwhelm.
Our ancestors are watching.
Another single combat. Black Spear. Rough.
Every betrayal sharpens our resolve.
Alright, so... Are we just opening on Icequake? I think we just do this to start, right? Yes, yeah, double attack is just when attacking. As implied by what the keyword is called. That's a little unfortunate. Since I am 1 mana off of Bastion. Alright, they have an attack token. Let's see what they do here. They have another Lucian, we're in trouble. The Undying.
There's a chill in the air.
Well, poop. Oh crap, the Undying comes back. Yeah, I punted this.
This is mercy.
Yeah, I just threw this in the garbage can. That's fine. Let's go watch the video. Hey, thanks for the half a year, Lady Jack. Which Runeterra deck best correlates to Death and Taxes? If I have a good direct comparison for that one. Yeah, the second, I think I foobarred a couple of decisions in that game. Easy to point out a number of spots where I could have played better.
Fire and fury burn in me.
Alright, 4 mana Dragon Champion. So people expected this to be a Dragon Champion for the Dragon Demacia Targon Dragons deck. Attack, give me +1/+1 this round. I've seen Dragon allies deal 12 plus damage. Lydrol, thanks for re-upping that Prime for the 4th month. I appreciate the 3rd of the year. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, alright, so the level up condition on this seems pretty easy, right? Yeah, she notably has to see the damage happen. So that does make it a little bit harder than some other champions to level. But she attacks as a four power thing. So if she gets in 3 times alone, she'll level. Or if like she attacks and hits for 4, and then the following turn you attack with her plus 1 other dragon, that levels her. So probably okay to level up over the course of 2 attacks.
The dragon's rage claws to get out.
Oh, blocking deals damage too. Yeah, that's a good observation. She can technically level when blocking as well. Single combat and concerted strike.
A
Yep.
challenge lies ahead of us.
This time, we'll be ready for them.
You behold a dragon rally. Yep.
Suffer my fury. Now I take to the sky!
Okay, 4/5 with Fury. Fury's a keyword that means whenever this kills something, it gets +1/+1 bigger. When she attacks, she gets +2/+2 until end of turn and creates a fleeting strafing strike. All right, what does strafing strike do?
True form.
An ally and enemy strike each other. Then, if the ally is a dragon, heal it too. I mean, that's nothing crazy, but that's like super playable, right? Like, single combat is a Demacia staple for a reason. And while this obviously costs 1 more mana than single combat, the fact that it heals 2 is on dragons is like very reasonable, especially with all your dragons having a lot of the dragons having fury to make themselves bigger. So yeah, I could honestly see this being a playable card in your deck, but as a generated card, it's very, very reasonable as well, right?
From the skies! Claw and talon! Let's see your stars bleed! Burn all in dragon fire!
Lightning Helix. Not quite Lightning Helix, as it heals the unit that's fighting. There's a couple more cards here. Okay, so her Confront, her champion spell, grant an ally challenger. That's pretty good. Permanent challenger seems good. Again, grant means you get it permanently as a modifier. Strafing Strikes, a collectible card like we talked about. Kaldegrin the Infernal. When I'm summoned, grant other dragon allies everywhere +2/+2. Runeterra combat resolves left to right, so the ordering in which you attack with your units matters, Teneral. So actually, if you watch back through that preview video we just watched, if there's dragons to the left of Shyvana, she'll level as they hit before she hits. This is quite the dragon top end. Eclipse Dragon, Targon Dragon, Daybreak. The next dragon or celestial unit you play costs 2 less. Nightfall, create a random dragon follower and celestial follower in hand. That's kind of sweet. Huh. I like the flexibility on that. So this technically draws 2 with Nightfall, right? Yeah, so like it does both. So again, people that are new to Runeterra, Daybreak means if it's the first card you've played in the turn, it does one thing, and Nightfall means if it's not the first card. So if you lead on this, the next thing gets a cost reduction. If it's the second thing you play, it draws you 2 cards, basically. The Daybreak might be hard to use because it's a 7-drop. That's not strictly true because of spell mana, right? Like, because of spell mana, you can know that you have this 7-drop coming up on your curve, and like, bank 1, 2, 3 mana the turn before you get to 7, and then use that to trigger the Nightfall on 7. Dragon Guard Lookout, when I'm summoned, if you behold a Dragon Rally, that doesn't seem very good. Spell mana doesn't work for units. Yeah, that's not what I said, Quaddle. So, spell mana can be used for spells to enable Nightfall, though. So, you can use spell mana to play a spell before playing this, so you play this as Nightfall. So, yeah, you seem sweet. This champion seems great. I know, and this is something that I was reminded of when Diana was spoiled. Shyvana, her stats aren't super impressive at the baseline, but she's also a 4-drop, right? So, like, the context for, like, the stat lines on these champions when they're lower cost, there's definitely a lower threshold for them to cross to be playable, and the fact that this is a 4-drop that attacks as a 4/5 and levels up reasonably quick, I think probably makes it very decent. All right, let's dive back into some more games here with Braum Trundle, huh? See if we can save us from ourselves here. We've been rubber banding back and forth between the 0 LP rank 1 and 1 match away from Masters. Opponent's playing Sajani Twisted Fate. Yes, Paul Step. It should carry over across rounds. Not necessarily Turbo Sajani. Turbo Sajani usually plays Gangplank as the second champion, not Twisted Fate. They're probably something aggressive. I'm going to keep Mountain Goat and Broadback Protector here. Attacking on odds feels kind of bad for Mountain Goat, though. Bleh. The goats are coming, chat. And they are bringing gems. Man, we're about to get Make It Rain and be so sad. Just open attacks, I guess. How much would you estimate a new player has to pay/play in order to have 2 competitive decks? Yeah, $40 is probably a good estimation. Yeah, 60 is the absolute ceiling. And free to playing is also very reasonable. But you can basically buy any deck outright without, if you have 0 cards for it, for 25 to 30 bucks. Yeah, that's a good question too. If the 2 decks you're buying overlap champions, it gets much cheaper too, because champions are the most expensive card type at $3 a copy.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
Yeah, Star Shaping turns on our faces, but we're not doing anything with them.
I'll protect you.
Yeah, and not Not only that, not only is the most expensive card type $3 Tenor, but the deck building restrictions in Runeterra say that you can only have 6 total copies of that most expensive card type in your deck. And past that limit, the other rarities are $1.20, 30 cents, and 10 cents. Riot really wants people to just play their game, not play a stock market.
Ride onward.
Who's falling for blood? Another path, another problem.
If you behold a celestial obliterate 2 enemies. I think I'm just taking this. Yeah, I agree, press pick. I do not have a direct referral link. It is quite good. Runeterra is easily the most consumer friendly card game that exists on the market digitally. It's very well done. I like it a lot. It's always funny when the Runeterra people in the audience are like, Jeff, don't scare people away by saying $20. That's so much money. For people that have never experienced Magic Arena, it's $100 to $150 in Magic Arena to get your first competitive deck. So for the people that are my regulars that have sub badges next to their name, when I tell them $20, believe me, it's cheap to them. Hey, Sarah Keith, thanks for the 21 months. Are there any grindy decks or ASL decks that you like? I think the Trundle bundle deck, the Harrowing Trundle deck that we played earlier today, is a great grindy deck. There's also a few control decks up on Mobile Linux, and I also like Lux Ash Control. As far as control goes, I think we're gonna die to this Shyvana chat.
Get bloody, get paid.
Shyvana plus Monkey Idol here is about to be real rough. So Shyvana's gonna level up when they deal damage to me here. And then Shyvana's leveled mode is the first time you damage the enemy nexus each round, frostbite all enemies.
Only the strong survive.
There's plenty of killing left.
So these two are stunned as long as this survives.
Time to make some coin.
We can hush Shyvana and kill them next turn. Maybe? Lux Ash is a lot of fun. Big agree. I think I'm just going to 6 here.
There'll be blood in the water.
So the tough part here is Scourge does not give itself Overwhelm, right? So we open on hushing this, right? And we're gonna kill this inside of combat. So we hush this, then we're gonna challenger it with this. I think we hush this And then we play Grandpappy Rumel on both of these. And this has Challenger, so it can force Shyvana to block it. And it's going to give everything else 2/2 and Overwhelm, so we have pretty decent attacks here. Shark will get to trade with Grandpappy, but Grandpappy's going to Overwhelm for 6. How was Hush busted here, Tron? I think the complaints about Hush are unwarranted at this point. I think Hush is fine. Oh, you said burst. Hush being burst is fine. Sorry, I misread your thing. I think Hush at burst is fine. I don't think this will ever not be burst. It was literally 3 mana silence a champion.
Say your farewells.
Make it worth my while.
Oh, interesting. They're not giving up Rex. That makes sense.
Targon flying.
Got some fight in ya.
So Shyvana survived here, which means that they're going to be able to keep frostbiting my board.
You'll fight or you'll swim.
I won't fail.
Yeah, so Tenuriel, it's definitely a big sign of how we've been conditioned as players, huh? Like coming from Magic. I think I block this here and Bastion this, so that way we can eat this and then we'll do this to stay alive. I guess I take this. Yeah, I could take the Behold card, but it's not that good here, right? We gonna die to a Rex here?
Ready, Rex?
Go take it.
I'm not dead yet. It's close. That'll do big. Listen, we were fortunate that the Rex didn't kill us. It's okay, chat. We were fortunate that the Rex didn't kill us. The warning shots, whatever. It's gonna be okay. 0 is in fact 0. Ain't that the truth? Gosh, this hand's great, huh? Turn 3 Braum, sign me up. This is a touch awkward, I guess.
They would fall by my blade.
Braum is on the job.
Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to keep faces against their Fiora deck. That might have been loose overall.
First we fight. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck, have fun. If they riposte here, we'll flash freeze.
Counter and strike.
That's a good reminder, Silence. I should open a support ticket if we go back to playing Arena to get gems refunded for the card styles and all the cards I have that they've banned.
King of Trolls coming through.
Yeah, I'm up. Time to get rowdy.
Come on, come on.
This is Scout, so they're going to get another attack step here, so I don't really want to block anything. That's a weird attack the second time through.
You ought to save
Do you let them bounce off of Braum and make a thing? I think so. I'm just supposed to eat it with Trundle. Oh, do they have single combat? This is a single combat attack, right? But if they have single combat, why wouldn't they just attack with this and challenge it? Why make me block like that? That seems weird.
I have no equal.
Just for the record, anything you say to criticize my opponent while I'm streaming that I would time you out for saying to me about my play, I'm going to time you out if you say it about their play too. So you're welcome to be critical of my opponent's play, but don't just say things like they're bad or they're a noob. That's not polite. Be nice, chat. People play games for fun. Am I ice quaking? I think I'm ice quaking. I'm gonna Catalyst. This gives us 8 mana next turn, so we can Ice Pillar plus Grandpappy, perhaps.
I walk the space between worlds.
Do I do this now? I kind of feel like I want to do this now. They might Scout attack, though. If I play Pillar and they attack with everything, I'm kind of sad. Yeah, the -3 attack is really nice. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this turn.
must be done.
En garde.
I find them.
Try me.
Time to get rowdy.
Intruders! Nature blesses her followers.
Well, Fiora's one kill away from winning the game here. Yeah, I'm definitely hooking the Fiora. The question is, do I want to play anything else first? We could try and invoke for an answer, that's true. I hate that. If 12 mana total, this only leaves me 7. Yeah, I'm gonna Grandpappy. Grandpappy gives Fiora a target. Fiora has to survive whatever she's killing. So, like, if they have barrier plus combat here, I have not had a donation for a Dragon's deck yet. Great Oxby, no. So, Grandpappy having a lot of points of power is good for against Fiora. Grandpappy also has Spell Shield, so like single combat and Concerted Strike don't kill him. Oh, they're gonna have a barrier with Shen? Yeah, that's true.
Enforced equilibrium.
En garde.
Who would trespass here?
Take forever, why don't you?
Nature blesses her followers.
We're technically not dead if we Star Shaping plus Bastion, right? We're dead to a Stiff Breeze, but we're not dead on board, at least with this play. So any riposte or pump attack here does kill us. They have a single combat, they kill us. Okay. We'll take those. I think we Braum here to hook one of their bigger defense things out of the way, and then we plan to try and kill them with elusives plus overwhelms next turn. Rally isn't a card the opponent's archetype usually plays.
I'll defend these forests to the end.
This is fun, yes?
So I'm hooking this because it's the most toughness on any of their things. This is going to 10 and 9. So if they have a Concerted Strike here, we're going to lose the game, but...
This
So this is the line, right? Alright. Sometimes lucky, chat. Sometimes lucky. Sometimes that's the out. Draw and go. Thanks for the 3/4 of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Hey, the great Ogsby. Thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. I assume that's for a Soul Shyvana deck. Get that added. So probably They Who Endure. This technically enables Faces of the Old One. A Mulligan Bastion keep the rest of these. Ooh, that's a good observation. MLG. Yeah, you're correct. I should have done that. So if I play this now, because I have the 8, next turn I'll have 5 and can Catalyst. So that sounds good. That is a start. Alright, change of plans, Broadback Protector. Change of plans, Broadback Protector.
I'll protect you.
Are there any reasons to play one faction in this game? There is a mechanic called Allegiance. That's a payoff for staying in one region, but generally speaking, you want to be in multiple regions. Yeah. All right, so I think we play this out as another blocker, right? So like obviously they can use these to hook these, and then I'll chump here and I'll take 6 down to 7. This will heal me 3 next turn. I guess I want to guaranteed kill my ramp.
Another obstacle.
You think we're dead? We're definitely not dead yet. Not dead yet.
Stay strong.
It's another great draw.
Smashing.
We're only mostly dead, chat. So if I play this, I go up to 8. This blocks here. I take 11, 13. This puts me to 13.
Come on, come on.
You want a goat here? Goat is +4, isn't it? That's fair. And then next turn we can Star Shaping plus Troll Chant.
Lady Elise, where are you?
You want me to kill off Miss Lady? Dead 2 atrocity here. If I had 8 mana this turn and could drop Dial Up Dragon, we'd be in a decent spot, but I don't. Yeah, I needed to be able to fit a piece of acceleration in there. Yeah, I don't know that. I think playing the goat out was wrong, and I probably should have played Catalyst of the Eons instead. If I would have played Catalyst instead, I think we could steal this, potentially. Gazni, thanks for the 22 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I don't know that we guaranteed win with that line, but I think we're in a better spot than I am currently.
Let's get those shorts cut. Bow to your king. Belgian bliss.
Yeah, they had a good start, but like I could have sequenced differently. You can't control the cards your opponent draws. You should try and focus on the things that you could do better. Probably die regardless.
I'm not a loser. You're the loser.
You're the loser. Trundle's such a baby. He's such a salty little baby. All right, we're gonna do one more of these, and then we're gonna shift gears and check out Fatal Core. The new expansion for Runeterra releases on Wednesday. Wednesday is Runeterra patch day. Awkward. Runeterra usually patches about 11 a.m. to noon Central Time on Wednesdays. So my Wednesday morning stream is actually not going to be Runeterra, because normally my stream ends about the time their patches go live. So Wednesday I'm going to be flipping my schedule. I'm going to be doing a variety segment Wednesday morning and doing Runeterra Wednesday night. Wow! It's a swoon emote if I ever saw one. Just no plays on 1 and 2 from the pirate deck. I would like to gain 3, please.
King of trolls coming through.
War Mason, reporting for duty. For the glory of Noxus.
Smashing.
Death doesn't scare me.
I think we want to save this. My hand's pretty chunky, right? So we're staying at 5 this turn because our ramp died. Braum is excellent. How does this deck compare to Trundle Assault? This deck's more of a mid-range deck, Wax Papers. We're playing larger threats that are looking to close the game out a little bit faster. With our things that grant Overwhelm, for instance.
Strike at their foundations.
Nothing's tougher than a troll.
Block with this and kill their thing. They get their hit into Trigger Gangplank, but that's fine. Ha! So I was gonna say we're gonna play this out as just a 5/5 with regeneration, but Face to the Old One changes what I'm interested in doing now, right? Because with Faces, I can play this and I'll get up to 8 next turn then instead of 7, so we can Ice Pillar plus other stuff.
This'll show 'em where to go.
It is easy, see?
How exactly does Behold work? Behold is a keyword that says you get this effect if you meet the requirement in your hand or in play.
They look angry.
Love ya.
Worthy end.
Less mid-range. It's funny because it's sad.
Kingdom now.
Who's angry for action,
We're dialing in, chat.
Lock the doors.
Lock the doors.
Dad, get ready for a beatdown.
Victory is friends we made along the way.
Yeah, this deck seems like it has a pretty good Pirates matchup. It has a lot of healing and a good way to close the game out quickly. Well, nothing quite describes ladder systems like 3 hours ago when we started playing. We were Diamond 1 with 0 LP. And then we finished at Diamond 1 and 0 LP. It's fine. For people that are new to the channel, I don't really care about hitting masters. We mostly play decks that are viewer submissions. Did we start at 20 LP? I don't remember. The deck was fine. I think like I mentioned earlier, I think the deck we played before this one, the Trundle bundle, it was misbuilt a little bit, not having Ruination in it. So yeah, so we batted about 50% over 3 hours. I had fun. I play games for fun. It's this weird quirk of mine, playing games for fun. I'll be back with more Runeterra stuff tomorrow morning. Now, for the rest of the stream, we are going to shift gears and we are going to check out a card game called Fatal Core for the rest of the stream as a sponsored segment. You did miss the Runeterra